Our purpose is to create chemistry for a sustainable future. NC State has a passion around the topic of sustainability in agriculture. And as a company, we recognize with all the challenges that we are trying to tackle, there is no way that we can tackle that all by ourselves.
BASF is a very important stakeholder to the college. They help us understand what their needs and challenges are, and those needs and challenges inform the research that leads to great discoveries at NC State.
Industry partnerships are very important for research. If you do science that has a translational impact, you need to be able to turn that science into a product eventually. And bridging that gap by combining academic impetus with the business drive really enables us to bring science to reality.
What NC State brings that's really special is this legacy of finding practical solutions to real problems, always having at the back of your mind, yeah, and how's this going to help farmers? How's it going to help companies? How's it going to help friends, our neighbors, the communities that we're in? We're about doing that too.
The other thing that's really important to us in the relationship is having that right fit. And so I'm always looking for that right fit. What are the jigsaw puzzle pieces? What do they look like? Can I put two or more of them together in a way that makes a picture that works?
When I look at the expanded BASF relationship, it's really been incredible. And since then, they've really jumped on board and brought in multiple different colleges. The MRA allows us to have a seamless and pretty efficient way in order to get projects started.
Having the dedicated points of contact at BASF and NC State is extremely important. The reasons being, both NC State and BASF are huge organizations. Having master's research agreement, it saves a lot of time to initiate and develop the collaborations. We have confidentiality covered, licensing covered, IP covered.
So we take a lot of those learnings that we have in our collaboration with industry to teach students in the classroom and in the lab.
BASF really helped me with the mentorship to create the connections that I need to fulfill the role as well as develop myself. And I think NC State Accelerate to Industry, or A2I, helped me bridge that gap of what I have at hand as a scientist, as a PhD student, and what an industrial company needs.
About 20% of the PhDs that we've hired into our leadership development program in North America have come from NC State. And that really shows the kind of rounded, prepared students that you deliver to the marketplace.
The goal of the North Carolina Plant Sciences Initiative at NC State University is to be the very best in the world when it comes to research and education around plant sciences. So working with partners like BASF, how can we make plants better? How can we increase their yield? How can we improve quality? How can we lessen water use? How can we improve the environment? These are all the kinds of things that we can't do alone at NC State.
And we use CRISPR-based technologies with BASF chemistry in combination together to control the composition and the function of bacteria in the microbiome that impact human health.
An increasing number of collaborations over the last 5 years. This has grown naturally because trust is being built. There is a great amount of openness, and this is something that I truly appreciate here at NC State. I think you foster collaboration, you foster interdisciplinarity. We are not only developing great innovation for a sustainable future, and at the end, we also create friendship.